So there's an inflation risk. Now let's talk about inflation risk and Federal Reserve response. Now one of the biggest concern is how this strike could reignite inflation. Inflation has been showing sign of cooling off after a tumultuous couple of years, right? So inflation is getting back together because after COVID we had a supply chain issue. We couldn't get the product, gas, because of COVID. They had to turn off the gas of the distribution of gas, and when the market opened again, now they're trying to turn on the supply of gas. It takes time. The price of gas went up, because there was more demand than supply. The supply of oil was less. The demand for oil was more, so of course it's going to cost more. And that happens to many food and products or other things because the supply chain does matter. However, with this strike, what we are seeing is the possibility of increased shipping rate and transportation costs, which could raise prices for consumers. Inflationary pressure would likely increase as companies pass on a higher cost to customer. If inflation ticks up again, it could also force the Federal Reserve to rethink its planned interest rate cut. The Fed have been saying that it might ease interest rate as inflation slowed. But if the tax hits things up again, those cuts might be delayed or canceled. Okay. Now let's talk about supply chain disruption. Think about how much we rely on imported goods. We rely a lot on them. Everything from electronic, clothing, even food products come to these ports, right? With 68% of America's import potentially facing disruption, retailers and manufacturers are going to feel the squeeze almost immediately. Right? It's not just a problem of large corporations. Actually, the small businesses that rely on timely shipment to do their business could see delays that impact their operation, which it could impact their operation where they might have to shut down. You know, so there might be a lot of small businesses that might go under the water. This disruption could make the holiday season especially challenging for retailers, given how much they demand on this critical quarter to boost their sales. Okay. Now, labor negotiation and political implication. Okay, so let's talk about labor negotiation and political implication right now. Okay, and then at the heart of the strike is the workers' fight for better pay and protection against automation. Okay, as I told you before, I don't think automation is they will be able to get that deal, and I think automation is what's going to cause the strike to be longer. As automation become a more prominent feature in the industries across the globe, the dock workers want guarantees that they won't be replaced by machine in the near future. In the near future,